Okay, guys, we're back. This is gonna be the last stream for the night. It is 10:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 22:03 p.m. Eastern Time. We are about done for the night. We had a reset due to the severe weather coming later on tonight. So yeah, it's late night for me. It's 10 o'clock East Coast time, which I'm not usually up this late that often. Um, that's about it. We're gonna keep an eye on the severe weather. I checked the weather board a minute ago, and it is lit like a Christmas tree. From Chicago, I mean, I have a weather board. I look at it sometimes, and it is lit up like a Christmas tree. So yeah, pretty much that's all I can say now. I was looking at the weather board before we came back on here. It is lit up like a Christmas tree. So that's why we're back on here now. Um, and we're gonna be on here until at least till I don't know 11, 12, 1, 2, maybe on until maybe 2 till the storm goes by, which will be around midnight, 1 o'clock this morning. They'll hit the Niles area, then it hit us. The weather board was showing Chicago all red. That means tornado warning. So I'm gonna finish watching this, switch over to Ryan Hall or maybe I don't know local news affiliate in a little bit and see what they're showing. But right now we're just going to relax and finish what I'm watching here. You're next. Okay. The last one. Hang on that longer for me, okay? Okay, everybody? Okay, start slapping us out. Wow. That's scary. That was pretty interesting. I'll put back that. Oh, that was interesting to watch. 8 months ago. There we go. I got move. Oh, that's right. The news won't be on today because it's football. Oh, that's right. Football's still on right now, so there will be no news. It's football right now, so there will be no football. There'll be no news on right now because it's football. Oh, that idiot. That idiot's on TV right now. I hate him. He's an idiot. And that's about all I can really say is we're in the dark. We're doing a shot in the dark here. We have no. We're actually a shot in the dark because the local TV station we usually watch is doing football right now until 11 o'clock. So we're practically shot in the dark here. I mean, we still got weather radios, but that's pretty much about all we got. We do got weather radios, but right now we're practically shot in the dark here. I mean, we don't got much of anything else. Yeah, I wish I could do that too, but I wish I could do that too. But that's all I can really say is we're practically a shot in the dark. So yeah, we're just doing a shot in the dark here. Um, yeah, we're just doing this for a smidge, and that's source. So we're going to Ryan Hall. That's about all we can do. Hmm. It's water, drink it.
Patriot, one of your Kane counties, what we've got here is a severe thunderstorm warning. You still want to take shelter. You still want to get indoors and away from windows, but there's not necessarily a reason just yet to be in your basement in Aurora. Okay, if you want to go ahead and get there, just in case, that's fine. I totally get it, because there's going to be some more sped up tornadoes, but there is no.
That's outside Chicago. Oh, that's outside Chicago. Okay, we're gonna keep an eye on this.
Their spot. And it's the first power flicker they've had in 2 years, and we lost power on the east side of Bloomington. In our safe spot, prepared and scared. Tell me that we're losing power right now.
Okay, we're gonna stay on this. Okay, right now it's in Chicago, heading towards us. So,
and one of the reasons why we might have lost power is because this area of rotation right here is likely a tornado issue. You can see that we've got what seems to be a tornado debris signature there just to the west of Downs.
oh shoot!
You should have already been sheltered, but you definitely need to be sheltering hard right now because it looks like there's a tornado down near Downs. So that's a significant situation. And that's moving towards Holder, Ellsworth, and Arrowsmith. They also updated our warning to confirmed in DeWitt and Piatt counties and Macon counties. Another tornado down, confirmed here near Chestnut, moving into Kenny and Rowell. That's going to go over towards DeLand and Mahomet and Clinton. So another confirmed tornado down here in Macon and Piatt counties in Illinois. But what's concerning is this one right here. There's no upgrade on this warning yet. It's still radar indicated, but it looks like a tornado might have just went through near Downs. In my basement, another area of tightening rotation here, just as it comes out of Bloomington near Towanda. Look at that. Definitely be in your safe spot in Towanda. Power flickered. Lots of people losing power in Bloomington. So these storms coming through Bloomington right now are producing several tornadoes. There's a lot of areas of rotation that we got to watch. One of them's coming into Flanagan, going towards Pontiac. One of them's in El Paso, moving towards Ridley. One of them's in Towanda over here, moving up towards Pleasant Hill and Lexington. And then another one is in Downs, moving towards Leroy and Saybrook. So we have several tornadoes along this line that could be down right now. Holy smokes. Yeah, storm getting closer to Aurora now. Thank you. It's raining sideways. Somebody said it's raining sideways in Aurora. All right, there we go. We got the updated warning now from McLean County. This is the confirmed tornado that we just talked about. The tornado just went through the town of Downs, we believe, and now it's moving up towards Ellsworth and Arrowsmith and Saybrook. So we called this out, and now the weather service is also saying that there's a tornado down. So you got to take shelter out here. There's 14,000 people inside this warning.
I wonder.
Bloomington High School is technically in there. St. Joseph Medical Center on the back northwest side, but the worst part of the storm is right here, moving towards Arrowsmith.
ABC 7 Chicago.
Wow. What an insane day we have had, y'all. We also have a strong storm coming through Montgomery City right now. That's in Montgomery County, Missouri. We got a tornado warning here for 18 more minutes. You guys need to take shelter. Our tornado warning for Pontiac and Streeter out there in LaSalle and Livingston counties goes on for 33 more minutes. You guys need to be staying in your safe spots as well. Observe tornado on the ground in Clean County, 33 more minutes to shelter in Leroy. And then also observe tornado near Clinton In Illinois, 33 more minutes for you guys to take shots out there in Memphis County as well. And then we are going to also take a look at some of these other warnings that we have down here in Marshall County, Illinois. This one's about to be allowed to expire. So you guys are about to.
Okay, Juliet, 10:33. Elk Grove, 10:43. That's East time, not Central.
Is over. We do have a pretty good storm coming through Springfield right now. How are we doing down here in Springfield in Illinois? Pretty strong storm coming through. Lots of wind. Make sure you have multiple ways of receiving the alerts overnight. That's right. That's going to be Decatur. We got 70 miles per hour and tornado possible in southern damage threats severe thunderstorms over Sangamon County.
That will be making its way to southern
That's going to continue for
Grundy County too, I
32 more
believe.
minutes.
That just flashed onto my screen now. I know it's really hard to see everything, so let me turn off the radar, which is what we're looking at. So this is that area here. So Livingston County.
Okay, it doesn't hit Chicago yet, but it's touching Chicago.
Southern South County too. So we're going to watch that, the southern fringe of this. I think the more immediate threat would be the straight line winds, though. So let me turn this back on.
You see what pops up.
Actually, close to 5,000. A lot of them are further Missouri,
Right now,
also under Wisconsin.
so really strong winds right now, I'm sure. In Aurora, really strong winds about to move into Naperville.
Aurora, you got
These guys surprised.
So I'm going to switch over to the velocity data.
Aurora is about to get hit by strong
As we hear
winds
first
right
crash
now,
of
and
things
that's
thunder
going
out there
to towards
in the city
Chicago.
as the storms make their way into Chicago. So Yorkville,
So right
Kirkland,
here
and I
in
just randomly
Yorkville,
collected
and
out
he's
here.
saying,
I'm sure
where's
there's
the
some
underpass?
50s in there just given
I said, where's the underpass? I gotta find the underpass to get under.
And almost into the blues. When it switches over to blues,
Almost
that's
here,
when you're
yeah.
in the 60, 70 mile per hour
Strongest
range.
winds right now are actually going through
On the green
Yorkville.
side of things, on the red side of things, is
Way
when you
up
switch
above
over
the surface,
to
we got
the
some pretty
yellows
strong
and browns.
winds.
I know
That's
it's
going
tough,
to be
but
going over
the
towards
reason there's such
Boulder
different
next.
colors, by the way,
What
is
are the
that the
chances of
reds
a tornado out here?
are
Low,
one color going
not
inbound, outbound,
high,
or
but
greater
also not
range
low.
of the other colors, so you can tell
You
which
are under a
direction it is
tornado
blowing
possible
just
severe
by
thunderstorm
looking at that.
warning. We've got a
And
little
those
peak in
rotations.
some
And
rotation
we'll
right
take
here
a
near
live
Nick
view,
Flores
by the
coming up
way,
with
from
Whitetail
the
on
Shed
golf
Aquarium as those
course.
storms make
There
their
are
way
no
into
huge,
downtown.
big, bad-looking tornado signatures right now coming into the Aurora, Geneva, or Naperville area.
Fox 32, Chicago.
Very strong winds right now, but that could change.
Fox 32 Chicago.
It's savory, it's cheesy, it's bold. The Colby Jackpot Burger is back at Culver's.
The wait is over. The all-new 26 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid is arriving at Metro. Bold new design.
Along this line right here, this is where we're going to have some pretty high winds being possible. So let's go ahead and take a look at and just kind of sample some of these because
Moving into Ellsworth and Aerosmith. Ellsworth and Aerosmith, you guys got to be sheltered. This is a very dangerous storm.
Chicago 7.
This is nuts, y'all. Yeah, that's almost certainly still down there. Hopefully we didn't have too bad damage.
Chicago
It
7.
definitely went right through town. By the way, Livingston, Illinois. You're safe. You're fine. Y'all clear. As soon as the winds calm down.
They're showing Sturgis.
Calms down, I think you'll be fine the rest of the night. We still got some residual wind and rain right now. But the tornado warning is no longer in effect for Bloomington.
There is still the tornado warning in effect for parts of LaSalle County and
We
Livingston County.
did just get a big tornado warning out in front of us though for Ford, Iroquois, and Livingston counties.
Goldman. This one, actually, this one Kalamazoo and Sturgis, South Bend right now. And Warsaw, Indiana. Grand Rapids, Michigan. Ben Harbor, Valparaiso, Gary, Indiana. They're showing communities that. I mean, they're showing Chicago, but they're also showing everything else. As soon as you pass Valparaiso, you go ahead an hour. Chicago's an hour behind us. Naperville, Juliet. They're showing some stuff in. They're showing stuff in South Haven.
And if you want to add to that, this time,
11 o'clock my time. I'm watching Channel 7 Chicago on YouTube because they're heading towards us. It's in Gary right now, heading out just outside of Valparaiso. If the weather situation in Valparaiso goes off, we're going to hear it in a little bit. Why is the Doppler in Juliet, not Chicago? That's surprising. The operator's in Juliet, not Chicago. That's surprising.
There's your rotation, your rock goes real well, and that's moving off to the east, essentially, towards the land. Somebody out here says, our sirens are going off. Well, yeah, well, we've got a tornado all around to your west, and you take shelter. That's why the sirens are going off right now. The storm is also approaching
Niles,
and, no
Illinois. Southern Niles, Illinois is north of Chicago. I did not know that.
There could be some rotation that picks up as it comes into the cable, so y'all need to watch out over here. Stay in your safe spot, or if you're ready to get there if that tornado warning comes out. In Cleveland, Oklahoma, you're all just over here watching another area of potential tornado genesis here. See, look at this. Near Merrimack, we had a decent area of winds coming through, and now we got some rotation here coming up towards Cleveland and Sand Creek right now. Y'all watch out.
Yeah, that's only a low confidence on that one because it's too solidly behind that outflow boundary that's in front of it. So this is like which elevated storm that we've seen many cases before where rotation like this and just the dynamics of the stable layer behind that outflow boundary. So we don't even have it low confidence at this point to resolve, but just in case they decide to go through the direction. Because it does look like that. I don't know watched it.
I was just looking at the that window that we had that's showing up through Kate and also I think it's peaked at intensity. Just kind of looking at it, so I would say it's still strong, like 65, 70 mile per hour winds, but it looks like it's losing intensity as it makes its way into Page County, which is obviously a good thing. So there's a real chance that
we've got Andy's wildlife for potential tornado in the middle of this larger severe thunderstorm warning. Sorry, the tornado possibly flying. These storms are getting out too close to St. Louis. St. Louis, we've still got our eyes on you. There's something going on there right now with this line of storms going to go off to your north and west. Hopefully, some of it is going to hit town though, so we'll be here for you whenever that happens. So your thunderstorm warning continues for Decatur as well in Illinois. So you guys need to be taking shelter out there.
I'm not saying that Chicago is
going between Macon County under tornado warning, Ford, Iroquois, and Livingston counties in Illinois are under tornado warning, and those are observed tornado warnings. So we actually have tornadoes on the ground right now, and they're continuing to move up in the location. We got one down here near Lexington. We got another one over here at Ellsworth. This is going to get down towards Aerosmith and Walker next. And we got another one down here near Louisville. So take shelter if you're in the easy areas. Now, a lot of people that are tuned in right now are just in Chicago and the suburbs around Chicago. We got a ton of people tuned in right now out here. And the good news for you is that there's no immediate tornado threats with any of this stuff just yet. This might change. But the main thing that we're watching right now is the winds. Okay, some strong winds are in Geneva right now. Somebody said the straight line winds are intense.
It's the season to get things for spring. At Rent-A-Center, you can do it worry-free. Get fresh.
Yes, and the wind's crazy. So these guys, listen, we've become pretty good friends with all the people around Chicago, and these guys are a tough crowd. Okay, one thing whenever there's a big storm going through, they say, "Nah, nothing's over." They'll say things like, what are you bothering me for, weatherman? Get out of here. This is just a rain shower. The fact that people are saying that the winds are actually intense, it's actually a sign that we might have some pretty strong winds here. Now this is coming up towards Naperville and Joliet next and Bolingbrook, so y'all need to watch out down there, okay? Additionally, in Missouri, we've got another y'all watch here. There's no severe thunderstorm going on this morning compared to the greater Joplin area, or at least not in the part that is in Missouri, over here in Carthage and Lamar. Y'all watch out in Carthage and Lamar. Because we do have a very strong storm coming over Interstate 49 here soon. And some of that is going to hit Joplin as well. Okay, Joplin, you got a strong storm coming. We're watching it, and there it is. Severe thunderstorm warning for Joplin and Carthage. Okay, Cherokee, Newton, and Vernon counties, Joplin, Carthage, you guys are all under a severe thunderstorm warning. We're talking about 60 mile per hour wind over the next 37 minutes. Get indoors and away from windows. Tornado warning continues for DeWitt, McLean, and Macon counties for 22 more minutes. And we've got another area of concern being highlighted by News Yards of Sandy Hill.
Across the 59 there, there's like a little depot out in that area. Very familiar with it. So that does look a little bit concerning.
Area of rotation down here.
Wind speeds overall, though, like they're probably still going to be somewhere between 50 and 70 miles per hour. That's for sure. But I wouldn't be surprised if that's
Shelter. As soon as that warning comes through. Right now, you are under a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible time, but an actual tornado warning might be coming through soon. I got a lot of people checking in from Greenwood and Cold City. Cold City, we're watching out for you guys, maybe potentially get the tornado warning. Looks like you made those inside. I'm going to lose this energy before he gets here. I'm putting on my Batman PJs just in case. That's what I'm talking about. You're going to be fine when you do that. Oh, there you go. Meteorologist Andy O'Donnell again. You're now under a tornado warning. Livingston and Will counties are now under a tornado warning. You got the early call out there. But now Grundy, Kankakee, Campbell, Livingston, and Will counties are under tornado warning. We're talking about Channahon, Morris, Manuka, Oxable, Graywood, and Wilmington in Illinois. Every single one of these places are under a tornado warning now. We have 121,000 people, 49,000 homes. And we're encouraging every single one of them to take shelter now. Wow.
Yeah. So,
we have 7 tornado warnings right now, 15 severe thunderstorms. That puts us at 141 tornado warnings today. Are we going to hit 150 tornado warnings today? Or 300 severe thunderstorm warnings?
141 tornado warnings? Wow.
12 hours. It's only the last 12 hours, not like
it doesn't know in the southern DuPage County, but it does know. But
that's pretty crazy.
Down to Dwight, over towards Wesley. The western portions of Kankakee County, you're now under a tornado warning for that really intense
updates for 80. He's fine. He's back at the desk.
He and I do performance. Yeah,
Andy is fine. We do officially have a severe thunderstorm warning for Chicago now. Big one. Big severe thunderstorm warning out for Chicago. 5.3 million people are now under a severe thunderstorm warning. And Cook in Will County, 60 mile per hour winds, tornado possible. You're going to get Chicago, near North Side, Lakeview, Austin, Westtown, and Cicero, Illinois. Get indoors and away from windows. They did put that tornado possible tag on there. No tornado warning. They won't hear the sirens for this. But some strong winds and some small hail is going to be coming through. And also, the potential for a spin-up tornado. That's what we're going to be watching closely as the storm gets closer.
it's got to be 60 miles long. Just from what they just issued.
Wind, sideways wind, lightning,
it's huge. So what you're not going to see is us be able to point to a 60-mile line tornado. Is that there are areas along this that pop up every so couple stands. I mean, I see one that's just off to the west of the plane. There's some interesting actions up around Morrison. And every once in a while, you get the rotation that says, yeah, that may be a tornado, kind of like the stuff we saw in Southern DuPage. And didn't stick around for these kids. And this will be the case.
I'm going to sleep like this tonight.
Maybe 10 o'clock or so. So this will be going for quite some time.
That's why everyone continues down here from DeWitt and PX counties for the next 18 minutes. Will it go north of them? No, it's going right for you.
So they
The
did just
strong
say, by
winds
the
are
way,
going right for
Larry,
you.
you and I have been
The
talking
area
about
of
this
rotation that initially sparked the tornado line is just to your north.
City, the DuPage
You
Airport,
are
not
going to get
strengthening,
nice and
but
strong
moderate,
winds,
so we can
okay?
get popping up 3 times
And
already.
the land scenario, you guys are
So I
having
wouldn't be
a direct
surprised
captain.
if they
The more concerned part of that
get
storm.
a tornado warning out of this. They are certainly watching. I mean, it sticks out
Your
like a sore
thunderstorm
thumb
warning continues
on
out
my
here
stuff
for
here. So this is
Iroquois
on
and
day
Kankakee
34
counties as
coming
well.
on. And
For the next 48 minutes,
goes
you
all
guys
the
will
way
be
down
staying
to
indoors and
Downers
open
Road
windows and all
59
that
to
good
there's
stuff.
75th Street that's down here too.
Oh, so Darn Groves is okay.
Residential areas, it's right on the line of Bolingbrook as well. There's I-55 that cruises through that
And
area.
also,
So
we've got a
this
severe
is the spot
thunderstorm
that we
warning
watch as it
for
continues out to the east.
Franklin,
But
Montgomery,
even
and
as I
Warren
say that,
counties in
yes, there is
Missouri.
still this,
So
but it keeps on jumping
this is
up
getting
and
closer to St. Louis. It's not quite there,
on the
but it's getting
backside
closer
of
to
that
St. Louis. We'll watch it as it gets
If you
closer.
live in southern DuPage County, I'd go ahead and take your short precautions too, just in case.
Wow.
The rotation that I've been watching there in DuPage County,
I mean,
there are a couple of spots, not only
I'm
around
in-
Naperville, but also just
hold
north
on.
of Naperville, too.
Hey, guys, there is some crazy stuff happening right now in Illinois, not that far from us, so we're gonna keep an eye on this. I'm surprised the buzzer hasn't gone off yet. If anything happens in Valparaiso, the buzzer might go off. So we're keeping an eye on this until they hit Valpo, Indiana. Then we'll be worried about it. Maybe the buzzer will go off in a little bit. So we'll see.
Yeah, and I thought things are going down, but they're not. I'm going to sit down. Let's see here. Oregon, you guys are next in line. Conway, Decatur, Illinois.
Yes, right here. There's Chicago, there's Warrenville, there's another velocity perspective as
Decatur,
well.
Illinois. You guys are under a severe thunderstorm warning. The sirens are probably going off in town, but you don't have a tornado warning right now. And obviously, the rotation isn't that crazy. But the strong winds that you're about to get are going to feel pretty intense. So make sure you're indoors and away from windows.
We spotted it on the radar data. One looking at velocity and reflectivity, and the Weather Service said, yeah, I agree with you. And there's another spot here too, right along Ogden on 34 there. A couple areas where the greens.
Yeah, Champaign and Danville, you guys are in this Mississippi discussion. We're still watching the potential for some very strong winds and tornadoes. So things are still coming together for you guys. At some point, things are going to start calming down. But right now, things are still progressing pretty intensely here as we start to get closer to Chicago. I do notice that it seems like the line here is looking a little bit less intense, but it's still definitely pretty damaging winds as it comes in Naperville now.
Everybody's seen tree damage over the past couple of days.
You also have to watch out a little bit of rotation right here.
That
You
you've
have to
seen,
look
there
out for
are a
that
lot
kind of
of
stuff.
weakened
This is
winds
what
that
we're
are
really
hanging
looking for.
around right
Maybe
now.
some
They're just
spin-up
leaving out
tornadoes
for the
that
last
happen
couple of
within
days
this
too.
line.
So
You know,
think about those leaves like extra sails. Maybe they didn't break with the blast around the storms, but now they've got that much more
Somebody
surface
said,
area
thanks
to
for all
catch
you
all
do,
the
Ryan. I'm
wind.
downstairs with windows waiting on the show. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Over the last couple of days. The other thing too with this
From Missouri.
Down into Missouri.
that the root
We
system
did just
started
get
getting
a
weakened,
new
and what you'll see
tornado
with
warning
straight
for
line winds on
Warrenton,
days like
Jonesboro, and
today
Troy. That's
is that the
Montgomery
trees
and
won't
Warren
snap
counties in
anymore. Those just
Missouri.
will fall up and out
There's
with the
your
tree too.
rotation.
It's
Look at
the
this.
same reason it's easier for
Southeast
weeds
of
out
High
of the
Hill,
ground because all
right
around
near
is
the
soft.
town of
It's not
Jonesboro.
hard packed
That's
anymore.
coming
So
up to the
I'm just like,
northeast,
dandelion
north
out
of
by the
Warrenton.
taproot.
Take
No,
shelter.
whole tree down by
Somebody said it's super calm
you get
here, but
lesser
it's coming.
winds
Yes,
just
it is.
given how wet the ground is. I'm looking
So we
some
know
of
how
these
tricky you are. I forgot to put my grill in top of the garage. You're not very good. You are under a tornado warning, but you gotta take shelter.
Here, through central and southern Morris County, which is warned for a tornado. I'm not seeing any real spots. Maybe
We're
in
getting
this
down here south of Weldon, moving up towards Mahoma. Yeah, this storm coming up towards Champaign. We'll make sure you clear out a severe thunderstorm warning for Champaign and Urbana. Mahoma, Grand Chula, you guys are all going to be under a
type area, that rotation
severe
that's going to
thunderstorm
continue
warning soon.
south or moving north into southern portions of Grundy County and then
It's not gonna skip over
by
you.
extension southern
The
portions.
storms are going to start
So
weakening
if you were to track this area
soon,
rotation,
but it's not going to skip
55
over you.
miles per hour, so that'll be in the data by 9:30.
A decent amount of rotation coming into the town of Fairbury, Illinois right now, by the way. And also down here southeast of Anchor. The same tornado, by the way, this is our damage area. We have a tornado track go down. So this is the tornado happened right here. That's visible in the weather right now. But the same thing that caused this is now moving up towards the Sibley, Roberts, Buckley, and places like that. There could still be a tornado happening right here with that right there.
County and Kankakee County as well. But the core of where we're seeing the rotation is one right here, just
Yeah, this could actually be another tornado coming out of this area, so make sure that you guys take shelter up there. You are under a tornado warning for 43 more minutes, okay? Checking back in on my friends in the Chicago area. Your thunderstorm warning continues for Joliet for 28 more minutes. I see people checking in. I got sirens near Shorewood. How's it looking? I'm surprised there's 7 sirens, honestly. There's no tornado warning for your area. It might be coming for this tornado warning to your south in Utah, but the part of the storm that's going to hit you is mostly just going to be strong winds. Wow, the sirens are going off in Yorkville too? Sirens are going off in Yorkville. What in the world? Sirens, no, yeah. Somebody said the sirens are going off right now, then you're not even under a warning. You're not even under a warning. This is why sometimes I'm a little critical of sirens. Obviously, I'm not going to go on a big rant about it. People like sirens, they help. But some people rely on them, and that's not good. You should never rely on sirens. They can be confusing sometimes. It's not nearly as good as having like the weather-wise app with having a NOAA radio or just knowing how to read a radar and look at warnings from the National Weather Service and actually understanding where you are from all the time. The sirens sometimes can get a little confused. Yeah, so the storms are scared of me, Ryan.
Yeah, it's 53. There's like a Gulf Dome.
Oh, go away.
355 as well. I'd be remiss to say there's also Portillo's on Mountain Road down there too. But also, yeah, I know every single one. I've been in every single one. I'm a little upset that Judy Sue's pictures in every single one and mine's not, but that's besides the point. But yeah, Downers Road, that type area, southern Page County, portions of Will County too. It's not important, but it's close.
Once again, tornado possible, severe thunderstorm warning is still in effect for Livingston and Will counties out here from Paxton all the way up to Channahon. And then we do also have a tornado warning down here for DeWitt between the Macon counties. We've got some rotation down here between Cisco and DeLand coming up towards Mahomet.
So there is a little notch there, but it's not terrible.
Wow.
Where you get the brighter reds and the brighter
It's going to be a wild day. Lincoln, Montgomery, and Pike counties in Missouri are also under a tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning. Now, Andy's calling.
Hey Ryan, we've got an unwarned tornado that's occurred in my y'all watch here to the north of New Haven, Missouri, and Warren County. They have that tornado warning to the north there that's including Jonesburg. But that area that I specifically y'all watched did in fact produce a tornado right in there. We've got a little degree signature showing up in all that rain. So currently an unwarned tornado. It's likely done now. I'm not sure if we'll get all the rain after the fact because the last maybe a minute or two. But we did in fact have an unwarned tornado occur right between Berger and New Haven. I think that's done now. Hopefully it doesn't come back, but I would definitely be watching for that. Check out the Coral Facial Commission on that.
All right, thank you, Andy. Yeah, you can see that we had a tornado right here near Pinckney coming up towards Aspinwall. Hopefully it is done, but if it's not, it might continue to go up there towards Innsbruck. Just another good reason to look at these y'all watches, because there's no tornado warning for that. If somebody out here in Pinckney got hit by a tornado, there was no warning for it, but there was a y'all watch. So sometimes these can help fill that gap. Obviously, it's not a replacement for the National Weather Service or anything like that, but just another tool in the toolbox to keep people prepared. Gibson City, Paxton, and Gilman out here in Fort Iroquois and Livingston counties continue to be under a tornado warning for the next 39 minutes. Take shelter. Also, west of St. Louis, that's where all this stuff is happening. There's also another debris signature potentially just to the south and east of the one that we just talked about. So Andy, talked about this one. There's another one outside of. There's no warning, and there's no y'all watch, and there's a debris signature here. So another tornado has spun up here near Dundee and Marthasville. So right there you go. Another tornado is visible here on correlation coefficient, and it's pretty visible up in tilts too. So I'm scanning far up into the sky, and we're still able to see that. So, unfortunately, we might have a pretty significant, spin up tornado that's just happened here between.
Why should you add native shrubs from Proven Winners Color Choice to your landscape? Because
So they did issue a confirmed tornado warning for this now. So, we do have that. And that's going to go on for 48 minutes. So take shelter right here if you haven't already. We've got 2 tornadoes down right now, potentially, out here between Warrenton, Inport, and Washington. And that's going to be going up towards Winsville.
McHenry County of either tornado warnings or severe thunderstorm warnings, but you're now
We've got a camera on this storm going into Warrenton right now.
storms going through DuPage County right now.
I don't know if we ever see anything back there in the distance, but watch closely.
The intense line that we're really most concerned about for more high winds, again, 60, 70 plus miles per hour, and potentially some brief spin up tornadoes. Greg, I know you've been watching that southern flank of the storm.
I have, yeah.
There's so many notches within this right here,
Yeah.
where, again, we're not talking about major, large, destructive tornadoes, but spin-up tornadoes that could produce
Yeah,
damage.
getting close to St. Louis. Some of these storms are spinning as they get closer to St. Louis here, so we're going to keep watching them. I don't think that we've got anything too much to worry about in St. Louis. These storms are going to weaken, but definitely don't let your guard down in St. Louis as they get closer. Going to Kansas, Livingston, Boone County, we're still under a tornado warning for the next 37 minutes. We've got a couple of interesting areas of rotation here. One of them here in Mazon, and Gorman and Cold City. Remington, you guys need to be taking shelter. I got people checking in, saying sirens are going off here. That's good. We're doing the right thing. We should be taking shelter. Waldner, you guys should be taking shelter as well. And then let's check in on our friends up here in Chicago. Tons of people tuning in right now from around Chicago.
But still, you're underneath that tornado
And
warning.
we've got some strong winds coming through.
That kind of like climatologically would be favorable here as I stop
Like I
this.
said, there's some rain and some gusts, but we're good so far.
Within this tornado warning.
Seems to be calming down.
That I go ahead and service.
It's also going to clear. Yeah, you guys are fine now.
Horse area, I'd be the most concerned.
Yeah, you're fine. Yorkville fine. The storm's done in Yorkville, Aurora, Geneva, and Elgin now. It's not done, however, in Schaumburg and Arlington Heights, where we've got a low confidence tornado y'all watch. We might have a spin-up tornado trying to happen here near Schaumburg and Elk Grove Village, coming up towards Mount Prospect. And y'all watch out.
So that will be like Wesley and central portions and northern portions of Will County too.
Yeah, I run up to the Schaumburg area up to Mount Prospect because the terminal bus is the location that's right there. I hope that doesn't come together, but it was captured for under Schaumburg, or shows up on maps for Mount Prospect. Definitely an area to watch. It gets together on the north side of that line of storms there. That's the we see these tornadoes usually together for a couple minutes and we actually do see them. So I on this newest scan from the terminal, I do see a gate to go cover here that is pretty strong and definitely consider tornado warning that with that scan in particular. So, I think that is
Thank you very much.
Hey, second hour, have a buzzer go off.
We've also got that's the one we'll come back up there, but we've got a lot of people tuning in right now from Joplin. Your storm's coming into town right now. We've got some strong winds coming into Joplin. Heavy rain, lots of wind and lightning, but the tornado threat is minimal right now in Joplin. I wouldn't worry too much about that. But yeah, the heavy rain, the lightning, the thunder is going to continue here for the next little bit. So y'all stay indoors away from windows out here in Joplin.
From those storms that came out of the ILX office of Lincoln.
Yes.
85 at North Normal at 905.
When they were coming through.
When they were coming, when we saw those crazy wild colors on the.
Definitely doing video out there in Joplin. You guys okay?
Because they're moving off towards the east at about 45 to 50 miles per hour. I'm going to track the leading
You guys have seen more of us, but definitely check it out on our friends down here near Carthage. Same thing's going into your neck of the woods. Okay? Once again, tornado warning is in effect for Lincoln and Warren counties in Missouri. We've got some of the rotation here near Hawk Point coming up towards Troy. We got them taking shelter in Troy and South Troy. Somebody says the sirens are going off, and that's your sign to get to shelter, okay?
Some of the far western portions of this morning. So right
And we've got that confirmed a tornado warning for Warren County, an area of debris that's visible here. We're going to continue up past Marthasville. All right, so you guys need to take a shelter up there as well.
Which is down here, where you can see the red
Going
outline
back up
boxes.
here to Chicago.
The tornado warning zones, and we're watching the velocity data.
How's the storm doing? It honestly looks a lot less impressive now on radar. Hopefully it feels less impressive. What does it feel like? I said they give it a 6 out of 10.
Reds and greens get brighter in color. There's another spot that we're watching.
Okay, somebody said that was disappointing. Moderate rain and a medium wind. Yeah, the line overall looks less impressive on the rain.
You can wait around for the expensive tool truck, or you can get.
One of the things that this line is doing is it's still injecting a lot of spin. And that's why you're also saying you don't have the all watch on it. I think that the overall like straight line heavy wind threat might be going down as the storm goes to Chicago, which was expected by the way. Every forecast, every time you already talk about this, looking up this, everybody always
It's the conjunction of the, it's that DuPage County one, right? That extended south, and then it's that southern one off to the south as well. So it's kind of, you're right in the crux of that, and you can actually see it. I mean, it makes a pretty hard turn for velocity data. So these are the two bows that I'm talking about for folks at home. That one that moves through Naperville, DuPage County, that's headed to Chicago. That's one kind of distinct section of the storm. You can think of it, and then there's another distinct section of the storm that's right here. And this is the spot that Larry's talking about.
Issued a new tornado watch out
Location
here
and getting more straight through Kankakee County and into portions of not only eastern portions of Little County too. So I do want to track that because you were mentioning how you track the whole line. I think it's useful to do the same deal on that southern tornado warning segment. When we're tracking this, just like we track a big tornado warning. Goes through Coal City, basically as we speak, within the next 5 minutes or so through Wilmington,
and the relative humidity 55%. The wind was out at 10 miles an hour. The pressure was 28.74 inches in rising. Around the region, at Chicago, a thunderstorm was reported with a temperature of 74. It was mostly cloudy with a temperature of 73 at Plymouth and 75 at Benton Harbor. It was cloudy with a temperature of 74 at Goshen, 73 at Logansport, 74 at Warsaw, and 70 at Grand Rapids. Under cloudy skies, Lafayette recorded 76, Fort Wayne recorded 72, and Indianapolis recorded 74. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for northern Indiana and southwest Michigan for today and tonight. A line of strong to possibly severe storms is forecast to the early overnight hours. Damaging winds, heavy rain, and isolated tornadoes are all possible, with the line expected to weaken as it moves east. And now the extended outlook for the period Saturday through Thursday. Overnight lows in the 30s Saturday night May.
So Ben.
This is a tornado watch. The National Weather Service has issued tornado watch number 1.
Tornado watch.
Until 3 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Saturday, or 2 a.m. Central Daylight Time Saturday. This watch includes the following counties: Indiana, Elkhart, Kosciuszko, LaPorte, Marshall, St. Joseph, while severe. This is a tornado watch. The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 133, effective until 3 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Saturday, or 2 a.m. Central Daylight Time Saturday. This watch includes the following counties in Indiana: Elkhart, Kosciuszko, LaPorte, Marshall, St. Joseph and Stark, and the following counties in Michigan: Berrien and Cass, and the following: New Buffalo, Michigan to St. Joseph, Michigan, and Michigan City, Indiana to New Buffalo, Michigan. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging wind in and close to the watched area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information.
Thank you very much, meteorologist Andy Hill. There he is.
Weather.
Big time. Coming into Troy. Okay, so this is a spin up tornado potentially.
Weather warning.
Doing damage right now.
Weather warning.
The U89 area, south and west of South Troy. And this is potentially going to continue.
Okay.
A big problem as it goes up towards Highway J.
We're under tornado watch until 3 a.m. tomorrow. So, yeah, we're going to keep an eye on this. Let's go to local TV real quick. Tornado watch has been issued, so we're going to keep an eye on this until further notice.
First alert meteorologist Andrew Whitmark breaking into programming briefly. You may have just heard this on your free WNDU First Alert weather app. A tornado watch has just been issued for most of the WNDU viewing area, with the exception of St. Joe County and Michigan, as well as LaGrange.
Nope, he's got issued it.
This watch out until 3 a.m. And here's why. When I pull out my First Alert weather radar, there's active warnings off to our west right now. This line of storms that we've been watching in First Alert weather, this will continue to weaken as it moves eastward. With that being said, there's enough spin in the atmosphere where it may prompt the National Weather Service early to just issue a tornado warning just as a precaution, as there could be some.
They should have watched for us, guys.
Just on the radar. I still believe our tornado threat locally is quite low for tonight, and as these storms move into Michiana, they will continue to weaken. Here's a rough timeline for you, reaching South Bend Elkhart areas around midnight, 12:30, and then should exit Michiana between the.
Hey, 16 guy, they issued a watch for Three Rivers.
And another update on that tornado watch that was issued for Michiana coming up on 16 News Now, live right here on WNDU at 11. We'll now get back to regular scheduled programming.
You don't know shit. They issued a tornado watch for us, you asshole. This guy from 16 doesn't know nothing. I like to give 16. I like to shove a cork up his. I like to give him a kick in the ass. They issued a warning for us. So I'm going to go to 22 because 16s are idiot. People on 16 are idiots. So we're under a tornado watch until further notice. This is not a test. This is a tornado watch. A tornado watch. I don't like watching. I'll watch Trey. News will be on in a minute. ALERT, weather alert. I think they issued for Wright County. No. Still, Cass County is right on the. I live on the county line, so I'm not going to even risk it. I'm going to say that we're under a tornado. I mean, I'm going to say we're under a tornado watch. I mean, we're going to stay up till 3 a.m. We're going to Ryan Hall. Ryan Hall issued it before anyone else did.
So that's what's going on out there near St. Louis. Also, check it out. The Y'all Squad is on the move. The Y'all Squad is on the move. We were stationed in Kansas City earlier just to see what we needed to do. Now we've got Dalton on his way to portions of Illinois and stuff that just got hit by tornadoes. So thanks to you guys going to the y'allsquad.org, we have raised $71,000 just in the past little bit to help out storm victims. Once again, we've got a ton of damage out there. We've got people who are homeless tonight because of the storms that happened. We got a lot of attention on us right now. We've had almost 200,000 viewers at one point today. We still got close to 100,000 viewers. If everybody went and did $1 or $2, we can double this number. But if we can just get to $90,000 raised for our nonprofit organization, I'm going to chip in 10 and we'll have $100,000. That's going to make a big dent. That's going to help. All right. So if you want to help us do that, go to the y'allsquad.org and make a contribution for our nonprofit 501c3. Champaign, Urbana, you guys are under a tornado warning. Rotation is still happening out there near Seymour, coming right into town. Okay, so you got to be taking shelter. Somebody said the sirens are sounding here now. Sirens are going off. And that's coming over there towards Danville later.
Yes, there is a tornado watch for the area, guys, for Cass, St. Joseph County, Michigan, till 3 a.m. tomorrow. So, yes, there is a tornado watch for our area. And, yes, we are staying on until further notice. Until we lose power, we're staying on until we lose power. WNDU Channel 16 deserves a flip their ass. Come on, 22, work. I don't want to. 16 are idiots. No offense to NBC, but
Is where the biggest rotation is. Maybe it's up here. But weather spotters have apparently seen the tornado. Okay, they can see it better than we can on radar, so we're taking their word for it. National Weather Service is issuing this tornado warning, and we're encouraging everybody, no matter where you are in Champaign County, take shelter.
If I have to, I will watch Channel. I will be watching. If I have to, I'll go to 16.
Some moisturizers to repair your skin barrier. Go for drive to visibly hydrated. Well, your skin you're in. Elite Hydrating Body Wash and Lotion. For the acute treatment of migraine, Dermazel for adults.
I don't like watching glitchy.
Good evening and welcome to 16 News Now at 11. George Ballet reporting. First Alert meteorologist Andrew Whitmire joins me with the latest on the line of storms.
Whitmire, you're an idiot.
As well as the tornado watch, huh?
And this just now coming out, George, live on 16 News Now at 11. First Alert Weather Day coverage tonight as a tornado watch has just been issued for most of Michiana with the like LaGrange, half, Three Rivers, Michigan area. That being said, do I believe we have a tornado threat for tonight? But whenever you've got these strong cold fronts, sometimes what the National Weather Service picks out is just enough little rotation on the radar scans to warrant just briefly a tornado warning, just as a precaution. So I'm not planning on tornadoes in Michiana for tonight, but some straight line damaging wind potential, mainly west of US 31. So just in case you're underneath a tornado tonight around midnight or 1 a.m., basement is going to be your best option. If you don't have a basement, an interior room or closet away from windows would be the best spot to seek shelter. With that being said, there are no active warnings in Michiana. It's just a watch, meaning we're just monitoring conditions off to our west right now. This is where there are active warnings currently right now, mainly for straight line damaging winds. And this line of storms will continue to move eastward into Michiana. And as it moves eastward, it will begin to weaken. In fact, here's a sample of some of the wind speeds right now, just from the radar, anywhere from around 50 up to about 60, maybe a stray 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Putting a track on this here, and it will begin to move into Michiana, I think, the closer we get towards about the 11 p.m. around the midnight hour is when it's going to reach its way into a portion of Michiana. So here's what I want you to do. Stay on guard now for about 2 a.m. for a weakening line of storms in Michiana. A few wind gusts up to 60, 65 miles per hour, another loud night of loud thunder, heavy rainfall, and maybe one quick tornado warning, mainly west of US 31. Coming up in First Alert Weather, we're going to put this hour by hour with the latest data with First Alert Weather Future Track, and also talk about rain timing for the Luke Combs concert Saturday evening.
Thanks, Andrew. Tonight, 3 people face charges in a deadly South Bend shooting in January. 32-year-old Ty.
I into it. They raised it to double moderate chance of tornado.
Losing the energy, we're losing that daytime heat. However, things are still going to be.
They raised up the tornado warning for us.
Especially once those storms arrive starting at midnight. And I would say through 3 or 4 a.m. is going to be the best window of time for seeing those thunderstorms. We're going to get the future by hour as we get it in your just a few minutes.
You see if
Looks forward to welcoming. April 23rd. Crews plan to reopen the road today, but recent weather has delayed the work, so they will continue to work through next Thursday.
it says Minden.
I'm going to skip all the cowboy cliches, but South Bend is about to go full country. Notre Dame is just hours away from the next big country takeover, if you will. It is Luke Combs at Notre Dame Stadium, and the pre-party started today. Our Joshua Short was on campus as the concert merch went on sale. That merch trailer opened at noon by Gate B, and within minutes, the line looked more like a ride at Disney than a t-shirt run. By our new newscast, the crowd was still growing, and we met fans who drove in from all over the place, including St. Louis, just to be here.
I think it's really cool to see Luke Combs in concert in the Notre Dame Stadium. I just think the energy that's going to come out from all the fans is going to be crazy.
Minden is in St. Joseph County, Michigan. Minden is up the road from here, so they had Minden, and then they decided to do the warning. They don't know nothing.
The gates open tomorrow at 5.
Level, there's a slight chance, there's a higher chance. Berrien, Cass, Elkhart, Bolton, Kosciuszko, LaPorte, Marshall, Pulaski, St. Joseph, and Stark County.
The program targets trash piles and other environmental hazards with a focus on safety, appearance, and quality of life. It launched last September after growing concern about illegal dumping. The first cleanup hauled away more than 9 tons of trash. That is over 3,600 bags from one area. Information, we've got it all posted at WNDU.com. Well, we soaked up some gorgeous spring sunshine across Michiana today, but for a lot of folks, that fresh air comes with a side of sneezes, itchy eyes.
So yeah, guys, there's a tornado watch till 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for our area.
Finding out why allergy season feels extra rough this year and what you can do to get some relief.
On a sunny spring day in Michiana, there's no better place to be than outside. With flowers opening up and trees greening up, South Bend finally feels alive again. But even if you don't usually struggle with seasonal allergies, it doesn't take long out here for you to feel it. That scratchy throat, stuffy nose, and of course, all the sneezing. And if you do have severe allergies or asthma, all that springtime pollen and mold can make it difficult to enjoy the great outdoors at all. Springtime in Michiana looks beautiful, but it also sends pollen into the air as plants wake up and reproduce. For millions of Americans with seasonal allergic rhinitis, hay fever, that can mean congestion, a runny nose, and itchy eyes.
So we have seen quite a lot of calls and conversations about
Knox, LaPorte, Logansport, Marcellus, Minden, Mexico, Michigan City, Mishawaka, Manana, Napanee, Niles, north.
Also different flora and fauna that are becoming invasive to our area and contributing to some
Papa Lake, Plymouth, Rochester, Royal Center, South Bend, St. Joseph, Wabash, and Warsaw, Winnemac.
things that you're allergic to or have irritable response to, and making sure you do your pre-medications with nasal sprays and antihistamines as we advise. We can't live in a bubble. And if you enjoy something, you
the flow of drugs into the U.S. Administration. Drug taking research this week saying that 2% of drugs smuggled in by stopped. But experts press he's misrepresenting government data, as such drug seizures were 98.2%. Oh, gas. County. What is and storm chances at hours at morning with an dust house severe and a full forecast coming up in less than 10 minutes.
Watch SPT's Weather Cat. SPT.com. This weekend at Ashley's Grand Opening.
That was nuts. Tornado warning continues for Calhoun and Lincoln counties. And then, our biggest problem is going to be for the Champaign area. That you guys have got a rotation going over town. On the west side of town, it's already moved by. So if you're west of Champaign,
Causing bacteria. Balance vaginal pH.
Get supplier discount for everyone pricing. Price for $8,300 and total value on bids. 2026 $1,500. Plus, Costco Executive members can get a 12-15 members only incentive.
My career as a semi truck driver, when a dump truck pulled out in front of me and caused serious injury. A friend recommended that I call Blackburn Roadie. Blackburn was amazing. He fought hard.
It's your fault. You should watch where you're going.
They were there with all the support in my time of need.
Be smart.
It's your fault because you weren't watching what you're doing.
Standing with the right and China in Indiana. Legal minor Lyndon Rogers. President Trump endorses Dr. Brian Schmutzler for state senate. A true conservative, Schmutzler will never let you down. Endorsed by President Trump, Dr. Brian Schmutzler.
Sea change in Iran, where the country said it would finally reopen the Strait of Hormuz less than 24 hours after the ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon began. NBC's Richard Engel has the latest on whether this could be a turning point for the ceasefire and even the war.
Iran today made a surprise announcement. The country's foreign minister posting that because of the Lebanon ceasefire, Iran is opening the Strait of Hormuz to all commercial vessels. Markets jumped, oil prices dropped, and President Trump, in a flurry of posts and phone calls with journalists, said a final deal with Iran to stop the war is coming. Perhaps
Wow. Look at this tornado earlier down there in Rochester. This is a video that we got from Michael of that tornado that we tracked when we first started the stream here. This is one of the
in the costly 7-week war with Iran made the end. President Trump told Bloomberg that Iran also agreed to suspend its nuclear program indefinitely. Iran hasn't confirmed that or much of what Trump is claiming. Trump said he also instructed Israel to stop attacking Lebanon, writing, "Enough is enough."
Tornado watch.
Both Israel and Hezbollah held their fire as tens of thousands of Lebanese returned to their villages, many only finding ruins after Israeli attacks against Hezbollah. I'm right now on Israel's border with Lebanon. In fact, those houses on the hill over there are inside Lebanon. And just yesterday, this entire area was a closed military zone. Now it's open, but there are risks of a breakdown. Thousands of Israeli troops remain in Lebanon. And Israel's defense minister today said Israel will hold all areas captured in Lebanon even after the 10-day ceasefire. Hezbollah says it has the right to fight against foreign occupation.
Back in our country, in Louisiana, a trial date is now set for 8 of the 10 inmates who escaped the Orleans Justice Center last May. They appeared in court in New Orleans. Their trial is 2 other inmates were found incompetent to stand trial and are getting treatment at a state prison. All 10 face simple escape charges. Authorities say they climbed out through a hole left by a ripped-down toilet, jumped the fence, and ran across an interstate. A maintenance worker has also been charged. The escape triggered a nationwide search. The Trump administration says it will launch a new refund system next Monday for American importers who paid tariffs. The U.S. Supreme Court struck it. It says the system, called CAPE, will consolidate refunds. That means importers on a payment with interest when out, instead of refunds being processed entry by entry. The Supreme Court ruled the president overstepped his authority using a 1977 emergency powers law to impose sweeping global tariffs. Customs says as of April 9th, more than 56,000 importers had completed steps to receive electronic refunds totaling $127 billion. The agency says the refunds will roll out in phases, and it is still working on how to handle another 2.9 that could require manual processing. Congress has agreed to a short extension of a warrantless surveillance program that was set to expire Monday. Lawmakers approved a 10-day extension after some House Republicans refused to back a longer reauthorization of the controversial law. The move gives Speaker Mike Johnson more time to try to reach a compromise with skeptics in his own party. The program, known as Section 702 of FISA, lets the government collect texts, emails, and phone calls of foreigners overseas through U.S. communications companies without a warrant. Andrew.
You're likely seeing a tornado watch scrolling at the bottom of your screen right now. The threat of tornadoes is extremely low for tonight. With that being said, there's no warning for northern Indiana, southwestern Michigan, and the WNU viewing area. But over in northwest Indiana, Valpo, Gary, Chesterton, and towards Maryville, they've got a severe thunderstorm warning out for 12:15 a.m. Eastern time to the threat of a few wind gusts that could get up to 60, maybe 70 miles per hour. I'm going to show you this line. We'll time it out in Michigan coming up. And also look at rain from the Luke Combs concert Saturday evening. Across America with Mega Jackpots, it's Mega Millions.
Adrian Walker, Friday, April 17th, tonight's enhanced Mega Millions jackpot is an estimated $130 million. To win the jackpot, you must match all 5 white balls with both Mega Balls to get out your tickets.
Your first number tonight. After that, it's 62 and finally 49. And now for your big volume number is 8. Those would be numbers are 44, 38, 43, 62, 49, and gold mega ball is 8. Now, if no one matches all 6 numbers, Tuesday's jackpot could be $140 million. Good luck and have a great night.
Download and stream 16 News Now. Watch live or play it back later. This is 16 News Now on your schedule. The next time you stream, search 16 News Now.
My dad worked in the mines of Kentucky in the steel area. Through him, I learned what hard, dangerous work was. And saw that workers like him need a voice when tragic things happen. That's why I focus my law practice on helping hardworking people get justice. Like Mike, whose hand was mangled at work because of a dangerously defective machine. We fight every day to protect the rights of accidentally injured people. In fact, it's all we do. I guess you could say it's in our DNA.
Oh, bad news, guys. They discontinued my cologne.
Which just smells so good. I have more bad news. Xfinity is now half our price.
That can't be right.
It is. Plus, they're giving people a mobile line free for a year.
Hey, Nat, are you looking for feedback?
Yeah.
Deal, go.
I have a cash giveaway on Mark Bills.
All counterfeit.
Love it. Is that legal?
Could you?
Switch to Xfinity for fiber-powered Wi-Fi and mobile at half the price.
A Ford. It's not just a vehicle. It's the ultimate life hack. A Ford. One clever way to life better. Now, get a 2026 Explorer Active for $489 a month. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Artificial intelligence seems to be everywhere these days. But what isn't artificial is water damage to your basement. And there's nothing that tells
Before Indianapolis, what minor flooding is forecast? Where? St. Joseph River, Michigan, and none else. When? Until Friday, April 24th.
active severe thunderstorm warnings just off to our west around Valpo, Chesterton, Gary, Maryville area for a few gusts of wind that could be around 60, 70 miles per hour. Now, the National Weather Service are issuing these warnings well in advance of this line that's just crossing I-57 right now, still over in Illinois. It hasn't even crossed the state line yet into Indiana. So they're giving ample warning time for these thunderstorms, these gusty lines of storms that are still back off to the west right now in Chicago. Notice how there's one active tornado warning right now. That's where the Weather Service is just monitoring on the just enough spin with this line as it continues to move east. We cannot entirely rule out maybe 1 or 2 tornado warnings as this line moves eastward. But
Channel 2 is because it's 2 bars.
in fact, the threat is extremely low. They're likely just going to issue maybe 1 warning just as a precaution if they're seeing enough spin in the atmosphere. What I'm more concerned about is the straight line damaging wind gusts west and south end, west of US 31 as these lines of storms move into Michiana. In the time frame here, rubbing in South Bend area around 12:30, Warsaw and Grange areas between 1 and 2 a.m.
The Grange is where we have to.
a.m. for a weakening line of storms in vision. Most of this again will be at the bigger park and by 40 to 65 miles per hour. Some heavy rain, thunder, lightning, maybe 1 or 2 very quick tornado warnings from the National Weather Service as they monitor just enough spin in the atmosphere for tonight. So if your community is one of the ones that do fall underneath the tornado warning tonight,
The Grange is just down the road from. The Grange just happened to skip from here. They see they show Elkhart LaGrange. I'm ducking and covering my ass. Really, Channel 22 so 2 bars. They issue a warning. We're ducking and covering.
And really lose their steam. The biggest issue, another round of heavy rainfall, lightning, thunder, maybe a quick gust of wind up to 60.
If we lose power, I'm sorry in advance, but you know, we're gonna keep on this.
And just plain old fashioned thunder showers, some heavy downpours for the remainder of the night, and into daylight Saturday. Talking about Saturday, right in the morning, going dry in the afternoon. But here's the catch for tomorrow evening. Northwest wind off of Lake Michigan.
hear ya.
It's not going to last long. There is a downpour for tomorrow evening. There will be no lightning with it, no severe weather, but a possibility of a stray shower anytime after 8.
I wish I lived in Fair. Papa Zit. A big, juicy, black, no, big, juicy white zit.
Quick look at our first alert 10-day forecast. We look from 80 degrees today to temperatures in the 20s headed our way by early Monday morning. Monday is a first alert weather day for an area-wide freeze. In fact, a hard freeze, a killing freeze for some folks that have already started the garden.
My baby boy, my big baby boy.
The Sabrina Catherine here, she was at the South Bend Cup game tonight, and it was a good game. They've all been really good lately.
They've been very good. They were on a 16 winning streak. Unfortunately, that streak ended tonight 6-5. Two of them will that recap.
They're coming back.
Welcome to tonight. Hoosier Lottery. Daily 3 and Jimmy for drawing. I'm so loud. You can win $1 million every year for life. New millionaire for life of Hoosier Lottery. Now let's play. It is 3. Right first number is 3, followed by 6, and finally 7. Three numbers are 3, 6, 7. Now let's play it. 4. Right first number is 5, followed by 2. Our third number is 7, and finally 5. 2, 7, 5. The ball is 7. Thanks for playing, Indiana.
And alerting you first, so you're not left guessing. What's next? Whatever this season brings, no first. 16 years now, first on the left.
Style or substance. Something. One or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. We'll get a value of
What you doing, baby?
$100 on this Sierra 1500 model when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 20% below MSRP. President Trump is endorsing Dr. Brian Schmutzler. Like President
What
Trump,
you doing, baby boy, huh? You want some lovin's?
he's a husband, father, physician, and a fighter. Schmutzler is 100% pro-life, and Brian defends our Second Amendment rights. Schmutzler will work to make new life more affordable, cut property taxes, and help President Trump deport criminal illegals. It's time to join President Trump and fight to put America first. It's time to vote for Dr. Brian Schmutzler.
The pain was just excruciating. It would bring me to tears.
I already know what I'm doing if we do have a warning.
Really, I was in pain.
And it hurt so terribly, and my heels started like working like a T-Rex.
I couldn't continue. I needed to go to the store.
And I'm greeted by this gal named Mercy. She said, just try them on.
I thought, oh my goodness, this is amazing. Now that I have a good deep arch support, running is great.
This is the arch support for me.
I'm just telling you, I am great. I mean, it's real.
We claim it like the free arch support fitting at the Disney store. Good feet, good life. The South Bend Cubs nearly pulled it off, coming just short of a remarkable comeback against the Beloit Sky Carp in Game 4. The game remained tied at 2-2 for several innings before Beloit's offense came alive, scoring 2 runs in the 5th and adding 2 more in the 8th. South Bend found itself trailing 6-2 heading into the bottom of the 9th. But of course, you can't count these Cubs out, right? They rallied for 3 runs in the final frame, the team just short, falling 6-5 and dropping their first game since April 9th. So big news right there. Now turning to Notre Dame women's basketball, the Irish will welcome a new addition to the roster next season as Anaya Purdy transfers in after spending the first 2 years of her collegiate career at Louisville. The 6'3" forward made 27 starts for the Cardinals this past season and recorded 3 double-doubles. We'll be excited to see what she can bring to this program. All right, guys, the football game is next weekend. We're all eager to see the new team in action. Sophomore safety Tate Johnson is preparing for the upcoming season with extra motivation that goes beyond just football. He is a father, according to our reporting partners in the South Bend Tribune. He has a 13-month-old daughter. In the article published by the Tribune, he shared that fatherhood has changed him as a person. It may have also fueled performance on the field, where he recorded 4 interceptions across 10 games in 2025. He explained that his priorities have shifted. Above all else, he now focuses on keeping his family first.
He did about with me having a daughter. keep being a pro, keep football is about the priority. You got to keep your family first always, and then you got to keep everything that's helping you take care of your family next. And that's pretty much the main thing, you know. So that's not that hard to do it.
Looking forward to watching him play this season. Sticking on Notre Dame athletics, but to women's lacrosse, the Irish defeated the Cardinals in dominant fashion, 18-3, an impressive bounce back after pulling to Syracuse this past weekend. The team had noted they would hate to beat Louisville, coming off a quadruple overtime loss to the Orange, and they backed that up with a statement performance. Now, Notre Dame turns its attention to the ACC tournament in Charlotte, North Carolina next week.
Ideally, we will play ACCs next Wednesday and take it all the way through Sunday, the championship Sunday, and do some tours with the ACC. Everyone, we're excited that, we had Notre Dame lacrosse there is, Next.
The men, they're preparing to take on 15th ranked Duke and South Carolina. Nearing the end of the regular season. Just seems like this team gets better each day. Sophomore attack Luke Miller explains the mindset that helps with that.
It's important that you take day to day and take each week differently, and it's important to kind of reset on Mondays and attack the week with that mindset because like I mentioned earlier, every week is a great opponent and you have to respect them. And it's one game at a time at the end of the day. So just approaching, having a mindset of being hungry and determined to kind of come out on top and get there pretty intentional.
And George, I don't know if you saw their North Carolina game, sold out. The entire crowd packed. I mean, people love their lacrosse here.
And they're really good at it.
They're pretty good, right? Number one, I don't know.
Andrew's going to have another look at the forecast in a moment.
Yeah, but first, here's tonight's lottery numbers. Good luck.
America's story, our story, 250 years in the making. Join WNBU in celebrating We the People.
Dear Friday, a good time here. Toyota trucks. Lease a new Tacoma for $319 a month. Toyota.
It's the ultimate live tribute to the biggest boy bands of all time. It's the Boy Band Night on Saturday, June 6th at Rhythmtown Event Center at Four Winds Casino, South Bend. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Fan favorite hits, tight choreography, and big vocals. You'll be dancing like it's 1999. The Boy Band Night, June 6th at Four Winds Casino, South Bend. Your entertainment escape.
In Indiana, we need Republicans willing to fight. Some talk the talk, but Jim Pressel delivers. America first. Zero apologies. Jim Pressel banned countries like China and Russia from purchasing Indiana farmland. He fought to stop the immigration enforcement and keep foreign funding out of the world. Jim honored the foreign nation. Yeah. Conservative, tough, fighting for us. Vote America First Republican Jim Pressel for state representative. Get the 11% rebate from Menards and check that project off the list. Turn your tax refund into a new kitchen. It's easy to drink and kitchen it with Clearview Cabinetry, offering a selection of finishes made with the finest materials and built to withstand life's sticky messes. Clearview Cabinetry offers features like soft closed doors and drawers and cabinet accessories to match your unique style. Get these Marston kitchen cabinets for a value of $25.59.99 after rebate. Save big money at Menards. Don't get caught off guard this spring. 16 News Now First Alert Weather tracks the rain, wind, and severe threats so you can stay weather ready. Dear Friday, let's put good times in gear. Toyota trucks. Right now, get 2.99% APR, 72 months on a new Tundra. Toyota. Let's go places.
Okay, the tornado warning is still in effect.
The tornado watch.
Tornado
watch. That's a big difference too, folks. Watch. Watching everything. Warning means time to act right now. So go now. The tornado watch. Now, I'm not going to get tornadoes in this yet, but there are some active tornadoes west Indiana. looking at tornadoes on the ground here in First Alert Weather. These are just going to be issued tonight for the National Weather Service. I think just as a precaution or two, staying west of South Bend, west of US 31. Here's a timeline for you. Plymouth, South Bend, Warsaw areas between 12 and 1 a.m. the arrival time, and then we should see this moving out of Michiana by 2 a.m. So the next 2 hours, just stay weather aware. We're going to be here for you in First Alert Weather, breaking into WNDU, as well as live streaming on the free WNDU First Alert Weather app as needed. Yeah, if you've got the weather app, turn on the notification. Yeah, very critical.
You showed me how to do that.
Yeah, there you go. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for the company.
Spring weather can change fast. With 16 News Now First Alert Weather, you'll know what's coming before it is. Forecasts, alerts, and updates that keep your family safe. Okay, here's the question on everybody's mind. How can I save a bundle? The answer, when you buy a bundle at Big City Superstore. Buy any mattress, get 50% off a base. Buy any mattress and get 25% off accessories. Buy select mattresses and get a $300 Big Sandy gift card. Buy America Mattress Plus head up base, now 50% off just $4.99. Plus up to 5-year special financing, no money down. At Big Sandy Superstore.
Tired of all the clutter around your house? Closet? Unused tennis shoes clinging to life? Donate them. What about the unwanted gift you left? Wallet's pen smile, or the suit you wore months that helped you nail the interview? Donate and enjoy clutter-free with one time. Fantastic reasons for donating to Goodwill.
Wow, I got it.
Change happens fast. Walk in and online in minutes the same day. And imagine that.
Well, guys, let's get to some news today. At the White House, President Trump hosted an event to celebrate Women's History Month. Yeah, they discussed everything except Trump's history with women. Yeah, an hour into the event, Trump panicked because he didn't have an exit strategy for this either. Speaking of the war, after getting mixed messages, Trump was asked whether the U.S. involvement in Iran is a war or an excursion, and he said both. Yeah, that's an excursion. That's also a war. It's like going to IKEA with your spouse. It's like, okay, who are you fighting? President Supreme. Hold on. Well, as Trump announced that due to the oil shortage and high gas prices, he's tapping into our strategic reserves. And in fact, he just put out a video.
This is your president, and I don't want anyone worrying about the oil prices because I've tapped our reserves that can guarantee one thing. I have gas. In fact, it's like I more gas than anyone. No matter the situation, I have gas. And do I need gas? Various weeks? Yeah. Sleep? That's where I have the most gas. And good fuels for all your trade owners. My gas also creates incredible. Follow me on that get red.
You guys see this? Yesterday, Trump gave a speech in Kentucky, and at one point he brought Jake Paul on stage. And when Jake realized Trump is 79 years old, he challenged him to a boxing. Come on. Well, this is going viral. North Korean state media released a photo of Kim Jong-un test firing a handgun. There he is, Kim Jong-un. Well, that spring break is in full swing, but if you suddenly book that perfect trip, you're in luck because a lot of popular destinations are rolling out new commercials to win you over. Take a look at this.
If you want to catch up on sleep, to get tan, and to play golf, then check out President Trump on a workday.
Hey, no. Hey, let's release the real spring break now, please.
If you want pina coladas, mai tais, and spicy margaritas, then check out Pete Hegseth on a workday.
Hey, no. One more time, please. Play the real spring break commercial.
If you want no shirts, no shoes, no problems, then check out RFK Jr. on a workday.
We'll do it next week. I don't care. Okay. Can't believe it. Hey, have you guys heard about this? It's a new TikTok trend. Taking Ziploc, heat cream and salt on the run to beat butter. You thought your coworker who ran a marathon was like, wait until you meet a guy who churns butter while running. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I miss the old days when we were just slapping each other with tortillas. Get this, Apple is introducing 8 new emojis in the latest iOS update. Here to talk about these new emojis is the president of the Emoji Safety Commission, Tim.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on, Jimmy. Look, these new emojis are out, and I am for them.
Really? What? They seem harmless.
Are you kidding? These emojis are disgusting. Won't even be able to show them on TV.
I think you can. Look, here's the first one. Here, look, it's just a trombone.
Oh. Jimmy, because that's what the kids are thinking when they send it on their text phones. All over the globe. Like, hey, you gotta blur it.
Yeah, I might have to blur that. How about this?
Oh, Bigfoot, are you kidding me?
What?
What do they say about big feet, Jimmy?
Big shoes?
No. Too late. Everyone's already thinking about it now, so you gotta blur it. Come on.
Okay, how about this?
Oh.
What?
No.
This looks just like a rock to me.
Sure. What rhymes with rock? Starts with a C?
Come on, dude.
Yeah, bingo. Blur it.
Stop yelling. Blur it. What's good? Me yelling. Who are you yelling, dude? How about these right here?
No. Groovy and pole dancer.
No, pole dancer's just a regular dancer.
Oh, you don't know her story, Jimmy. Double blur.
Okay, I think you're the one that's making these dirty, Tim. You just really need to calm down.
No. As the president of the Emoji Safety Commission, I'm only getting started. If you don't know what's up on this, buddy, I'm only getting harder. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, for me. Okay.
Tim Simpson.
It's not a trombone. Jimmy, don't let me fool you.
Tim Simpson. Oh my God. Guys, I heard about a group. Cats who started selling. There you go. They're sure not going to have the greatest band in late night. The Roots right there. It's funny. them on the spot. It's time for freestyling with the Roots. Here we go. You guys ready to do that? Oh yeah! Let's hear someone raise your hand if you want the Roots to make up a song about. Yeah, right here. Come on. I can tell you, you're laughing already. Get ready to get this. Oh, hey, come on up. Sorry, you have to be. Take care. Bye. Hello. Okay, hold that. What is your name and where are you from?
My name's Eliza Knight, and I'm from Tucson, but I live here in New York.
Hey, Eliza! Tucson!
Yeah.
Eliza, St. Patrick's Day is coming up, okay? Now, let your cons have a pot of gold at the end of the ring. What do you want to see at the end of the ring?
Starring the movie.
Oh, you want to star in a movie?
Absolutely.
That's the end of your rainbow? See this? You're an actor.
Yes.
I love this. Eliza, what was your last name again?
Knight.
Eliza Knight, everybody. Hello. What's your agent's name? No, just kidding. All right, so,
Renee.
Eliza Knight, you want to be in a movie? Any type of movie?
Period means.
Ooh. like Gilded Age?
Yes. Absolutely.
All right, done. All right, guys. We have Eliza Knight here, okay? This is her TV debut from Tucson. And what she would like to see at the end of her rainbow there on St. Patrick's Day, the Leprechaun, she would like to see her starring role in a movie. Okay? It could be anything, but period piece if we're choosing. Okay? Roots for this first one, can we get like a St. Patrick's Day jam, like a Danny Boy kind of thing for me? Come on, you know. Yeah, you know.
Nights and nights from Tucson, 18. St. Patrick's Day's coming up, so I've been told. If you follow behind your leading role.
Yeah, I can just tell you don't want me to pick you. So you have to. Come on, there you go. I can just tell. You're being quiet. You're being very quiet, very polite. Yes, but that's why I picked you. There you go. That's for you. What is your name and where are you from?
Wesley McIntyre, and I'm from Deltona, Florida.
Have you in the witness protection program? Okay. Put your hat the other way, Wesley. You had to think of where you're from.
Daytona. Pretty close, yeah.
So you said it. I know. You don't have to get your exact address. But you're from Florida.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Very good. Wesley from Florida.
Yeah, it's easy.
Wow. Okay. I don't know what I don't believe. Wesley. Wesley from Florida. Tomorrow's Friday the 13th. Yeah, we all know. Do you have any superstitions?
No, not really.
You're not helpful, right? No, it's just, but do you know anyone who has superstitions? Nothing is considered unlucky or something you don't want to do. You don't want to walk under a ladder or any of that sort of stuff. That would bother you. We can say black cats. You see black cats down there. Okay. But not you personally, but some other people. Sure. Okay, perfect. Mysterious. God, Zorro. Man, I've ever met Wesley from Florida. And tomorrow's Friday the 13th. If there's any superstitious people out there, be careful if you see a black cat crossing in front of you, okay? Roots for this one. We go, I'm really into this country down Ella Langley. Where from Texas, yeah. I like that jam. Can you do like a tough type of jam like that, Ella Langley?
Look at Wesley McIntyre with fire all the way from Global IDA. If you see the black cat crossing his path and driving away, I'm good Ricky Morty, but Wesley you right here in the front, yes. Ooh, look at these shoes. Look at whole outfit's fantastic. Thank you for being here. What is your name?
My name is Helena. I'm from Brazil, but I live here.
Hey, Elena! From Brazil! All right, Elena, great style. Just put out this new album. Okay, it is called Kiss All the Time Disco K-pop. Okay, what is something you do all the time?
Dance and go to K-pop shows. Okay, I have to say this. I'm a big dance fan.
You're a big BJ. So dance?
Yes.
And go to K-pop? Just love it. That's what you do all the time.
Yes.
Dance and go to K-pop shows. I love this. What is something you do? Okay. Read occasionally. That's a great job. You know. K-pop show all the time. Read occasionally. All right, good. Bruce, we have Elena here. Okay, Elena's from Brazil. And she likes to do all the time go to K-pop shows and dance. And occasionally, she might read a sign. It says dancing is legal here. To close it out, since he is host and musical guest on Saturday Night Live this weekend, let's do hairstyles. American Girl have a song? Is that the Academy got? American Girl. Yeah, let's try that one. Okay. Elena, yeah. She's from Brazil. She goes K-pop dance. Maybe read a word. And when she's in the mood, she listens to the rules. If she can't get off the line, she keeps thinking about that Brazilian food. She loves Brazilian food. Brazilian food. Come on now. Brazilian food. Really? I thought maybe finally I have my own show. Maybe tonight we could finally do it. Could I choose the song? Absolutely. Sure. Can you give me a microphone?
All right, sure. I have some other questions. How do you look at that? That's why. When's your next free and pick? It's tomorrow. See? Very fireworks.
I got you.
Thanks.
For food, meds, and extra care, the life of that thick as chewy.
Kellogg's cereal. Sugar. Malt. Spirit. Plus vitamins and minerals. And ice cold milk. When allergies throw a sucker punch, the power of Claritin punches back harder. Nothing is proven more powerful for 24-hour non-drowsy relief. Claritin clears. Now try Claritin liquid.
I'm gonna ask. Would it be okay if we have some Best Skinny Pop?
Oh, sure.
Thank you so much. That's Jennifer Aniston, right?
Oh, yeah. Skinny Pop, popular for a reason.
With hotels and vacation rentals, Booking.com has something for everyone.
Hey, Charles! You guys pick up for tea?
We really right this way.
What about something more family friendly?
Maybe a resort with a water park?
Or somewhere less family friendly?
Yeah, one Vegas hotel for bride to be.
We hate everything.
We have free cancellation. Find exactly what you're looking for. Booking.com, booking.com.
You can't solve a problem if you can't admit you have one. But I don't have one. That's why we're going to therapy.
Well, this has been a fun week.
You can't win the prize unless you shoot your shot. Cha-ching!
Happy's Place, season finale. Next Friday.
Dear crew, with an adult-sized third row, have crews up on
Right now, lease a new 2026 4Runner for $399 a month. Toyota. Let's go places.
Why can't psoriasis just leave me alone? The inflammation inside, this on the outside. The pills and creams haven't done enough for me. I can feel the stares, hear the whispers. I'm and treatment options.
Paint. It's only paint that comes with stain shield technology and an anti-step formula. It's only paint that can cover the brightest shade of orange known to mankind in just one coat. It's only paint that will inspire you to write your masterpiece. It's only paint that will help you become TV's hottest writer. Who one day you'll be this guy who started that thing. So yeah, it's like both perfect. What paint?
Dear crew, with an adult-sized third row, everyone's welcome.
Right now, lease an all-new 2026 RAV4 for $329 a month. Toyota. Let's go places.
Grammy-winning, who has sold over 100 million albums worldwide. Wow, I love this dude. His musical, The Last Ship, is coming to the Metropolitan Opera beginning June 9th. Please welcome Sting! Welcome back to the show, Sting. This you should feel like home here. You've been here a bunch of times. Do you remember doing warm-up here one night? Yeah, I do. One night, this is a true story. We were doing late night, right? Right on late night. I forget what the guests were. To be honest, we're just getting ready for the show, and all of a sudden, I heard someone that sounded like Sting warming up the audience. I came out and doing the roots, singing, ready to sing. Audience was like, what's going on? And then he left. That was my audition. Did you get the part? No, I'm so sorry. I love having you here. I know you're a New Yorker. You've been in New York City a long time. It's 1979. Wow. What do you remember when you first came here? What was your first impression?
Oh, I started getting at CBGBs. I did three sets of CBGBs. I just landed at JFK at 6 in the evening. And after the second set, it was like 3 in the morning. But for me, it's,
Yeah.
So I went for a cup of coffee down the street with Phoebe's on the boundary. And I only had enough money for one cup of coffee. I was finishing my cup of coffee and the waitress was about to give me another cup. I said, please, no, I can't afford another cup. He said, honey, this is New York City. The second cup is always free. I said, I'm moving here, right?
Second cup is always free. I love that. It's true, right? Yeah. You're also exactly on tour now. Sting 3.0 tour. Congratulations, by the way. It's around the world. It's worldwide. You're in Australia. I saw that you're doing something very cool here. You're coming back to the North American days. You're doing a 6-night residency at the Brooklyn Paramount. Let's go. Come on.
It's a beautiful thing. I've never been. When we found it, it's Mecca and really cool. I worked there like 2 years.
Wow. And what, you had some good new stuff. What do you know?
I have no buckets.
I know. I'm sorry. seeing every single one. I love you so much. I do want to talk about your hit, The Last Ship. Congratulations on this. This is a big deal. You came on the show when this was on Broadway, and now you're going to the Metropolitan Opera. You're taking it to the opera. Do you ever see it as playing at the opera?
We know it's about a shipyard. I come from a shipyard. And a shipyard, and we have an operatic space. We can reproduce a ship.
Yeah.
So, backstage on the Metropolitan Opera. So we come.
And your pal Shaggy is co-starring with you in this bit. I mean, how fun.
He's playing a sort of spiritual character. Some people can see him, some people can't. But he brings such a twinkle. He has a twinkle in his eye. It's just mystery.
Yeah. But I love what the idea of The Last Ship is, and I feel like in a weird way it's a little more relevant now than it's ever been.
It's about my community that the shipyard was closed by the government. And the shipyard gave everyone their identity, including me. So when it was gone, there was nothing to do. So I think we're all in the same situation now with AI threatening our livelihood. We can all be replaced by a robot. Not you. I certainly. So
Thank you very much.
I feel my threat is there. My threat is still there. As a community feel.
It's beautiful. The songs are fantastic, and you're going to be performing tonight with Shaggy, and it's mind-blowing. You guys are going to love it and fall in love with it. Thank you for doing this and always showing up. You're the greatest. I do have to confess to you something. I've always wanted to do with you guys.
Really?
Well, maybe finally on my own show, maybe tonight we can finally do it.
Could I choose the song?
Absolutely.
Sure. It's a song that I sang with a friend of mine in a church once. The priest was present, and I had to warn the priest the lyrics were slightly risque, but the song actually in the end was a mirage and so on. So it was something I just give. Can you give me a magic one?
Like this?
Honey, kid, but you call me right now, and keep it with a make sure. Wish you this, we were both naked, banging on the bathroom floor. I'm glad you got that line on me. How could I forget that I had given her extra you standing there, with the eyes up you. But you call me on the counter. It wasn't me, she didn't call me on camera. It wasn't me, showing off our shoulder. It wasn't me, for the one that I told her. It wasn't me, cause she get louder. It wasn't me, scared to get out of nowhere. It wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. It wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. It wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. It wasn't me, it wasn't me.
Are you Risha?
I am. I am.
Thanks for meeting you here. Usually not an interweb dating guy. Rarely ever use this function. Unless it's about like Shark's Liberty.
Oh, same. I hate same. But it's true. You can sing hundreds while playing with Liberty.
Liberty?
Liberty.
Are you hungry?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get some inside.
Science didn't stop at that. Why would you? Super. Then we researched ingredients because cardiovascular health is everything. Available at your local Costco.
Hot tub's busted. We knew our last Virgo was going to be incredible. We didn't know the hot tub was broken. But Virgo had our backs. They moved us. Better place, better hot tub.
Got any room for that?
I think it does much shit. Teenagers are full of surprises. Virgo is not. If you know, you Virgo.
same struggling for symptom relief. Injections like Humira and Enbrel work similarly to treat moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis or psoriatic arthritis. But if your symptoms haven't improved enough, Rinvoq works differently. It's a once-daily pill that can rapidly relieve RA and PSA, joint pain, stiffness, and swelling, as fast as 2 weeks for some. Even after 3 years, many people felt this relief. In PSA, Rinvoq can leave skin noticeably clearer.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections before tripping into blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, and fatal cancers, including lymphoma, skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurring. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events. Infection after your CV for planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Do something different. Ask your doctor if switching to Rinvoq is right for you. No application fee if you apply by June 1st. Maryland Global Campus, an accredited university that has transformed adult lives for more than 75 years. You're not waiting to win. At umgc.edu. It's better when you're under our roof because you'll feel guilty. Good thing we're covered. And safe drivers can save too. Also, your family's free too. And you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. So while we're dreaming, you're saving. Customize what you pay with Drive My Way. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
A Ford. It's not just a vehicle. It's the ultimate life hack. A Ford. One click. Like that. Now, returning lessees get a 2025 Bronco Sport for $329 a month when trading in a vehicle. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Is an Oscar, Emmy, and Golden Globe nominated actor you can see in the new event series The Faithful Women of the Bible, premiering March 22nd at 8 p.m. on Fox and airing the next day on Hulu. Everyone, please welcome Minnie Driver! Welcome back to the show, Minnie Driver. I love having you here.
Thank you.
I saw a headline that I wanted to show you.
Yes.
Kind of agree. It's Minnie Driver is having her Renaissance. Your Renaissance is happening.
Renaissance, that
Are you having your Renaissance?
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
Yeah.
My son coined it. I was doing lots of jobs away from home, playing, sort of a homicidal doctor and then a grifting principal. Brilliant thing in it. It's a sensational show. And he finally caught up with me. He was like, my son sounds a bookie. He's like, I never see him. I never, Rebecca, I never see him. I never see him no more. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why don't you see him? Well, I've been lucky to keep the lights on. It's like, Mom, I gotta say, man, Mom, you haven't been. And I was like, I'm having a minute. Oh, I love you, honey. Yes. It's me.
You are having a minute. You really are. I'm saying Netflix every time I see it.
That's good.
Congrats. It's fantastic.
Thank
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, I love it.
This this is award season. The Oscars are coming up this weekend. I have a photo of you at the Oscars here, looking stunning. Stunning. Yeah.
That's my mom. That's my mom.
Hey, Mom.
That's my mom.
That's your mom.
I'm looking at my dad because that picture was taken as my dress fell off. And I'm clutching that stole around me to, hide what I had for breakfast.
Really?
And I'm looking at my dad, and my dad was just doing this. He was like, he's smile.
I'm rooting you on like, hey, okay, buddy.
Oh.
Good. That's it. Is the rest of the night this movie?
I mean, the rest of the night was when Robin Williams, I had an incredibly bracelet on that was made up of hundreds. And Robin, it.
Great.
Yeah. And Arnold Schwarzenegger. And on their hands and knees, and they found, when I handed the broken pieces back, there were only 4 missing. Like they found a single bead off of.
No. James Cameron and
James Cameron and all.
Oh my God. We gotta find on the bead. We gotta find on the bead. We gotta find the bead.
I was gonna try and do a Jim Cameron impression, but I don't really know.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the king of the world.
Let's talk about your new series with David Smith and The Faithful, Women of the Bible. You're playing Sarah. Are you nervous when you're doing something this big and this different?
Yes, I think I'm playing a character who, she's in 3 of the most ancient texts. She appears in the Quran. She's a 5,000-year-old billion people on this planet have a very particular idea character of Sarah. And so I was absolutely terrified taking that on because you can barely please the people in your own house, let alone 2 billion people that night.
Yeah.
However, I believe in the sovereignty of the way people pass amazing characters, and I believe in the fundamental humanity of this woman who was super relatable, amazingly strong. If you think about it in the Bible, I think there are 143 women, and only 90 or so of them have names. And there are over 3,000 men. So there's never been a better time for these women to have an amplification of their voice and their stories. And the show is really from the purview of the matrix of Sarah and Rachel and Leah and Rebecca and Hagar.
Yeah, we have to show clip here before we do. Set it up.
Yeah, so I'm yelling at God. He has promised me a child, and I am older and not able to have a child. And I also think I'm yelling at him because he talks to my husband and not me.
Here's Nick Greiber in The Faithful, Women of the Bible.
Hey! Wait, that's what you